Hi, good afternoon. This is Scott Fortunoff. I'm here at the secret location in Greenville, South Carolina, and I'm here today to review the March 2015 lines for Studio E, of which we have 6 brand new lines. Before I get into the new lines, I wanted to just give you a little bit of information. There are 2 lines that we're reprinting for Studio E, and we're very excited about this. So one is Cheeky Pumpkins, and right here I'm showing you a new project that we did. So those of you that order for the time when we have the reprint come in, you now have a new project. The reprints will be in shipping around May or early June. So there you go, Cheeky Pumpkins. This is what the card was. And then we have this great panel. And this is the actual fabric. It came out really well. So we're really pleased with this. And obviously the sales are showing. And we are going to reprint this. Like I said, it'll be in May or June. Next up, another line that was quite successful, Natural Wonders by Elizabeth Isles. We showed this on paper originally, but it's nothing until we got the fabric. So I'm going to show you the fabric, and this is a piece, and you could see the bird, and inside the bird's body is the abalone shell. And now I'm going to show you the abalone shell. So this line is also going to be reprinted, and we're going to be shipping this in May and June as well, and potentially this one may become a basic line after that. So that's Natural Wonders. There is also a new project which is on our website. It's a free download, and you could use that as well. So we're trying to support these lines that are doing really well for us, so you can get those reorders and take those reorders. So there you go, Natural Wonders. Shipping May, June. And I'm going to tease you today. So Pepper Corey is back, and she has a new line called Brushstrokes. It's 16 patterns, and they're stripish textures. So you ready? 1, 2, 3. And Pepper was very insistent that we name all the colors by certain names rather than just calling them color numbers. She had a very good point. She said, oh, no one ever says, oh, I love color 99, but we have parchment, mushroom, pewter, gold, tangerine, crimson, lotus pink, mulberry, horizon blue, Bahama blue, indigo, sprout, shamrock, raven, bark, and of course we have kale. Kale is so hot right now, so we're going to have kale. All right, so now on to the March lines. First off, Sarah Frederick-King is back. She is the designer that did A Dog Park. This line is called the Cattail, and I'm sure a lot of you will be happy with this. It will probably combine 2 of your favorite things, sewing and cats. So this is a nice line. It's 15 SKUs. One thing I wanted to point out, on the front of our cards, we're now putting the SKU count, and then below it is the delivery date. So this is 15 SKUs, and it's shipping October, number 10. So here you go with the line. Lovely line. It has a book, which really our books always are the best patterns in the line. And then we have these little rulers that are cute, pins. The cats are playing around. So it's a nice fun group. And then on the back, we have our Just Colors and peppered cottons that can be used to coordinate with these lines. So if you're the salesman and you're out with this line, try to sell those extra pieces. It's great. We have 2 projects, a Cattail Quilt 1. This is designed by our own Megan Downer. And then we have a Cattail Quilt 1, designed by Megan Downer as well. The quilt sizes, this one is 60 by 60, and this one is 59 by 71. These are all free downloads on the website at www.studioefabrics.com. This is a Cattail by Sarah Frederick-King. But let me not forget, we have the book. The book is a cattail, and it is a 36-inch panel, so it is a 1-yard cut. And it's really cute. This is a tale about some cats. They like to sit on comfy laps. Some will keep a watchful eye and play a game with things that fly. Da-da-da-da-da. There you go. Next up, Jennifer Brinley is back. Jennifer Brinley did Joyful Blooms. She did Holly Jolly, and she did Chalkboard Snowman and a bunch of other lines. Soon we are also going to start putting on the back of the cards the lines that the designers did previously. So you could say, oh, this line did very well by this designer. And once again, this line is 12 SKUs, and it says delivery, but that's missing on my card. So this is Bluebird, shipping in September. Don't forget, if it's a September delivery, if you get your order in by the beginning of August, you can get a 12-yard full collection of this line. If not, it's a 15-yarder. So here you go. This is like her lines before, where the background texture is the same as the shadow weave. However, this time we did not add new colors to shadow weave because we're coming out with a new mini card on this line, and we didn't want to have to keep redoing the line. So it is a lovely line, another line that Lisa did with Jennifer Brindley. It has these nice medallions, the texture with the shadow weave look in the background, and then the just color that goes with this line really well. And I really like these projects. The line has birds, so we did a little birdhouse project. It's called Bluebird Quilt 1, and this is by Heidi Pridemore. And then we have a Bluebird table runner, and this is also designed by Heidi Pridemore. One of the pieces I just wanted to show you was this piece, and what I'm told is that however you cut it, you always end up getting a bird one way or the other. So the birds are strategically placed. So once again, this is Bluebirds. Shipping in September, 12 SKUs. Next up, Hugs and Kisses by Studioe E. This is an in-house line that we did, kind of like a little bit of Valentine's line or just a love line. This is 16 SKUs, and this ships in month 10, which is October. So here you go. You got your red and pinks, and then you got a little gray peppered in there. It's not the biggest line, and then we have some just color that go with it. Not the biggest line, but it really makes some cute projects. Here you go. So we have Hugs and Kisses quilt number 1, which is like a chevron looking quilt to me. And then we have another one, Hugs and Kisses quilt 2. This is designed by Megan Downer, and that's a nice one as well. These are free downloads, www.studioefabrics.com. You could send those to a friend, you could send them to yourself, you could send them to your customers, whatever you need to do. So here we have Hugs and Kisses by Studioe E. All right, next up. So we had Modern Mixers 1. Modern Mixers 1 was a big hit, and it did sell out, so we decided to come up with Modern Mixers 2. We are geniuses. So what I want to show you first is this. And for all the sales reps out there, this is probably very important to see because the way the card lays out, you don't get to see this pattern very well. So it is on the back, and please make sure to show this. This is a big card. So basically what we did is we have 6 different patterns in 5 different colorways. We have this royal blue, gray, turquoise, a nice red, and a really nice yellow. This line is 30 SKUs. If you buy the whole collection, you can get 10-yard cuts. I repeat, you could get 10-yard cuts. Otherwise, all the pieces are 15-yard cuts. So this is the piece that I was mentioning. The card, unfortunately, doesn't show it as well as it is shown on the back of the card. Once again, that's right here. But then when you look at the projects, the lovely projects that we have, it really shows nicely on this little Modern Mixers table set, which has 1 table runner and 4 placemats. And this was designed by Megan Downer. Here we have a row quilt, and this is Modern Mixers quilt number 2. We really went crazy with the names in naming them. Very original. So then you have all the colors in there, and then we have finally Modern Mixers quilt number 1, Modern Mixers 2 quilt number 1. Another quilt right here, also designed by Megan Downer. So Megan is starting to do a lot of her own projects, which are really nice. So this is Modern Mixers. This is going to be at a little bit of a lower price point than our normal goods. It should be a good seller, and we plan to stock this, and maybe it will become basic if it sells really well. So Modern Mixers 2. Next up, we have Prisms. This is a new 108 line that we're doing. And all of our 108s, as I mentioned before, and I had recently written a blog on Tales of a 4th Generation Textile Executive, my blog on the Studioe E website, that all of our 108 are going to be 60 square. So it's a better construction. We also went to 1 price point, so you don't have to figure out lights and darks. So you have 10 new colors. This is Prisms, 108. These are 18-yard put-ups. These are ready to go right now. So you could write these orders for at once. The inspiration for this line was different gems, and the prisms, kind of the way the light hits the different gems. So there you go, Prisms. We have, we should have given these some color names. Pepper's going to be very disappointed. They're all just numbers. So my favorite is color 77. Last but not least, we have Sunshine Day, and we have a new designer, Modern Muse Designs. And this is a fun, bright collection. This line ships in October. It's 14 SKUs. Look how fun and cute this is. A great panel. This is a 24-inch panel. As you know, some of our panels are 24-inch, some are 36. The 36 are obviously a yard. and those are better for if you want to make a crib quilt, you could just throw some fabric on the back of those. But so, really fun group, little owls, toucans have been hot, butterflies, frogs are on their way back according to my sources. And here we go with the projects. So here we go, Sunshine Day Quilt 1, another kind of chevron-y quilt. And then we have Sunshine Day Quilt 2, designed by Heidi. Both of these were designed by Heidi. And then we have a quilt number 3, designed by Heidi, using the panel. And I'm going to show you the panel, just because I brought it with me, and you know how I love to show off my printer. So there you go. You got your flutterfly, sunshine, buzz, rainbow, ladybug, splash, sunshine, toucans, and owls. So there you go. Sunshine Day by Modern Muse. This one ships in October, and if you order it at the end of September, or before the end of September, you could get 12-yard cuts. So that's it, 6 new lines. The cards will be shipping out May 10th and 11th to all of our reps. Please make sure to make appointments. Hopefully your reps will be contacting you. If not, please contact them. If you have any questions, please contact me. Please follow us on Facebook. Check out our Twitter and all of our other social media venues. We've been working hard to keep beefing that up. And that's it. So I'm signing off from the secret location. It's great to see you. Look forward to seeing you in the May market. Take care. Bye.